I am learning to read tarot for collectives, and I don't do personal readings, at least not over the internet. I just don't do them. But yeah, welcome to my channel, and please take care of yourself during this reading. This reading is for entertainment purposes only. Please check out my disclaimer in the description box below. Okay, so now that we've gotten the T's and C's out of the way, let's get going. I'm going to be using for you today Capricorn, because you're a particularly special because you're a particularly special bunch to me. I'm going to be using my Ethereal Visions Tarot for you. Oh, that is fantastic, because I love these cards. I've had them for a very long time, so they're very important to me. Right, okay, Capricorn. New beginnings. Oh, I'm so excited for you. What's to come, what's to come. You've been working away. You know what, there's a passionate beginning that you've started. You're very fiery, actually. For Capricorn, a lot of spice in this reading, to be honest. It's really, there's massive action. Look at how you're sitting there with all these wands. It's very, this is very like Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Oh, there we go. That's more like you. Earth. Hard work, man. You've been beginning anew and working hard. And you've been making moves, trying to build businesses, trying to build empires, trying to set your legacy in place, you know. And you had to walk away from a really important emotional investment. Oh man. Okay. We'll talk a little bit about what's going on there. Yeah. Isn't that funny? There was so many like wands and so much action on the surface, and deep down inside there's like, wow, so much difficulty. But look at that, Capricorn. At the bottom of the deck, the Empress, because you are an Empress. You know, sometimes I feel like people underplay the devastation that is this card, you know. This can be absolute devastation, depression. But here you have the artist, and you do have the ability to dream and to create and to actually see what you would like manifest on this earth. Capricorn, some of you have had to walk away from an emotional investment. And some of you may have actually just been pushed right out of an emotional investment. This man has neatly, diligently, patiently, lovingly laid and filled each of these cups. And yet now he has to walk into the darkness, straight into the moon. You know, the moon and the moon card represents unknown territory. It's not being able to navigate. It's having to re-engage instincts. It's having to survive again, you know. And this man normally is already on his way, but there's a lingering here. Oh, I'm getting really sad. I'm getting really sad. There's a lingering here. You don't really want to walk away from this emotional investment. I don't know why I'm getting upset. I'm so sorry. But you know what? If you go up this mountain and trust your instincts, you're going to find exactly what you deserve. You're going to find emotional fulfillment. You're going to find your true love. You know, do you see these lotus at the bottom of this card? You know, the lotus, and the reason why it's used in Buddhism as such a powerful representation is because the lotus blooms from the depths. It literally like comes out of the darkness of the ponds, to just bloom and float despite all odds. It comes from the bed of the pond and manages to stretch through the streams of water to just open up like a gorgeous lily pad, like just beautiful, you know. I'm getting really like emotional. I'm sorry, it's because I love you guys, and I'm just like, oh man, my heart hurts, you know. I don't know, I feel like this is really difficult for you to start this new journey, but you've started it, and you have been working, Capricorn. You have been diligently working, you know, working on your craft, working on your finances, working on your security, your career. And it has been a really fine juggling act. It's been a really fine juggling act, and you've been down. Oh man, oh yeah, you've been down. But you know what? You are the Empress. And actually, as I pick that card up, I see here the Four of Wands. You are surrounded by community, by church. You are surrounded by your spirit family. They are behind you. They're backing you. And you are this Empress. The Empress is pregnant with possibilities, with dreams, with possibly children. But you know what else she is? Like evergreen and abundant. You know, you're this attractive, fiery soul. And some of you don't believe that. Some of you don't believe how beautiful and powerful you are. Some of you have no idea or have been tricked. Some of you have been tricked into believing that you can't be this entrepreneurial, action-oriented, powerful, attractive manifester. But you are. You absolutely are. I want to pull some clarity on this new beginning and this Page of Wands. So some of you might actually be walking away from somebody who plays games, somebody who wants to, you know, sow their wild oats. maybe they are going to soil themselves, the bastards. But you know what? Yeah, there was a soulmate connection here. There was a soulmate connection here. But it was an illusion. It was an illusion, Capricorn. Do you see this? Do you see this confusion? Look at this woman. She's like, I have all these options. But look at what's in the cups. There's swords. There's 3 swords, which is heartbreak. There's a dragon. There's gold. There's victory. There's money. There's snakes. She doesn't know what cup is going to make her happy. And she's in the dark. She has no clue. She's surrounded by clouds. This person treated you like an option. Listen, you're an earth sign like me, okay? We're not options, okay? We're the real deal. We're as real as it gets. We're not options, honey. And you know what? Someone here tricked you. Someone here convinced you that you're taking a sip of something gorgeous, something powerful, something meaningful. Someone here convinced you that this was a victorious cup, that their love, that the cup that they were offering you, was full of love. But you know what? When people don't like themselves and they fill their cup up with crap, and they give you the same cup to drink, it poisons you. It poisons you as much as it would poison them. You don't want this person's cup. It's disgusting, okay? That's what I'm trying to tell you. You don't want this cup. It's gross. Clarity on the Ace of Cups. Please, angel spirit guides. Clarity on the Ace of Cups. Who, Lord? Jesus Christ. You see this? Look at this. I just want to show you something. Like, just have a really good look at this devil card. it'll focus in a moment. Do you see those two at the bottom of the devil's chariot? Because this is the devil. Don't get it twisted. This is the devil. Okay? So I'm just going to move my mic up to my face because I'm sitting weird. But I just want you to pay attention, right? There's the devil. This is his chariot. Look who's pulling his chariot along. This man and this woman. Okay? And I want you to notice how this woman is looking at us. She's looking at us. She's looking at you. And she's like, what am I doing here? She's like, what am I doing here? And this guy, this fool. Look at this fool. This guy. Look at him looking up at this devil being like, rather the devil I know than the devil I don't. Rather the circumstances I've been through than the unknown. And she's tethered to him. She's tethered to this idiot. She's wondering, why am I here? Why am I being whipped by the devil? Why is he controlling me? And yet she's followed this idiot into the underworld. She's like, I love this idiot so much, I'm going to follow him into the underworld. Obviously with tarot, gender is reversed. It can be reversed. It can just mean a representation of what's what. This is the card, by the way, of Capricorn, the devil card. This is your card. The devil card can mean passion. Okay, it can mean addiction. It can mean being sort of stagnant and stuck. This is what this card means. It means truly being stagnant. It's like getting caught in toxic cycles, getting addicted to toxic cycles, toxic people, getting addicted to toxic mannerisms or thought patterns or ideas or beliefs. Capricorn, stop lingering. Stop lingering. Stop lingering, because behind this devil card is the Three of Vessels. See, this tree is growing in your unconscious mind. And you see these people, they're digging into who you are. These people are in your unconscious mind, working in the cave of your mind. You followed this idiot into the underworld. And these guys are trying to mine what's there. They're trying to mine the core of what's there. And in the middle of it all, despite yourself, your soul has managed to actually bloom into the strong, powerful tree, the strong, powerful provider. And you have become a fruitful being. Your conscious mind is bearing fruit to the hard work that is going to take your sort of shadow work. This is shadow work. This is like getting rid of this type of toxic energy. This is shadow work. This is exorcism. This is reviewing who you are, assessing why you make the choices you make, trying to get to grips with why was I here? Why am I here? Look at her. She's looking right at us. She's like, what the hell am I doing here? Look at her face. She's looking at these demons behind her like, what the hell? And she's like, no, I'm getting myself out. I'm getting myself out. But you're lingering. You're telling your guy, let's do the shadow work together. You're telling your girl, whatever, roles reversed, right? You're telling your person, let's get out of this together, This is codependency. This is really unhealthy. And they're like, no, I'd rather not. It's time to do the shadow work. It's time to convince yourself that come hell or high water, you're not going to set yourself ablaze because you love yourself too much to do that. Okay? You have a bigger mission here. Look at how fruitful you are. Clarity on the Two of Wands. Clarity of the Two of Wands. Card of the Queen of Wands. It's a lot of cards to take, man. Oh my god. Get the F out of here. I'll take them all. It's a lot of cards, but for you, because I love you, Cancer, Not Cancer, sorry. Oh, I love Cancers as well, but I love you, Capricorn. You are working hard at learning a craft, a skill, how to take care of yourself, how to build resources, how to be marketable. And I respect that about you. If there's a climber, you are the goat. If there's a climber out here, it is you, Capricorn, and you are going to build yourself into something quite unique. Look at the sculpture that they're making. You are making yourself into something quite stunning, okay? All right? And you are working on it. You are transforming your soul. Do you see this? We go from the devil, right? These are all the cards that fell out for you, okay? I just want to talk about the sheer amount of freaking cards that fell out for you because they're absolutely insane. I'll read them as they come out, okay? Listen. Do you recognize this guy? Do you recognize this guy? Okay? This guy, this is the Lovers. We're in Gemini season, so maybe that's not so surprising that this card came out. Do you recognize yourself here? Always looking at it, always looking out. Even then you knew. Even then you're like, something's not right. Before he was distracted with other things, right? Before he was distracted by other things. But look at him. Why would you let him drag you to the underworld? There he was before. There he is now. Never addressing you, never seeing you, never looking at you. Girl, or guy, whatever. Whatever. You need to cleanse yourself of this fool. This is spiritual cleansing, okay? This ass... Sorry. Stop. This ass hat. He got to go, okay? He's got to go. Like, you need to cleanse yourself. You need to rid yourself. You need to karmically cut ties with this moron. This is about investments that pay. And I'm not just talking about money. I know you like money. I know you like money. Here, I'll zoom in a little bit more. That'll help. I know you like money, Capricorn. And this is about investments that actually return in the end. And you want returning investments. You're not shy of hard work. As long as your investment, your time, and your effort pays. Investing in this devil energy, in this buffoonery, it doesn't pay. In fact, it costs. It costs a lot. And now as the Empress, you need to assess how to create investments in people, in yourself, in relationships, in communities that give you back what you deserve. Investments that triple, double, not just equal give and take like the Six of Pentacles, but actual equal, like not actual doubling of whatever work you put back in, right? We have here the Nine of Swords. They may have been a cutting message, a cutting conversation. You may have been part of that. You may have given someone cutting words. Someone may have given you cutting words. But you know what? You are ready to begin a new adventure. The Page of Wands is an adventure. And in my premeditation for you before I did a reading, I saw sunflowers. But again, you're looking for an equal give and take. You're looking for someone who gives back, someone who just doesn't take and expect. Capricorn, you don't look good enough. Capricorn, you don't look curvy enough. Capricorn, you don't do this, you don't do that for me. Capricorn, blah, 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 blah. You know, how about thank you? You know what I'm saying? Don't accept anything less than what you're worth. You are worth so much. You are the highest feminine in this deck. I've never been so passionate in a reading before all my life. All my freaking life. And let me tell you, this news was a shock. It was a terrible, nasty shock. But ultimately, you know, what's never meant to be will be shaken up. If you continue to hold on to karmic energies, God and like your angels will come and they'll like shake it up, you know, and they'll be like, it wasn't meant to be. And you're not releasing, you are not walking away. So we will strike this tower down that's been built on sand. It's been built on unstable ground. It wasn't meant to be. And while this might hurt now, you will celebrate in time, with patience, with work, with shadow work, with healing, with perspective. This is temperance. You will heal and you will celebrate with your community. You'll find cornucopia. You'll have the world at your feet. You will have the world at your feet. You will have the world at your feet. You are the empress. But you gotta do the work, Capricorn. You gotta do the cutting away. You can't be stuck. You can't stay stuck, okay? So I want to pull a Star Oracle card for you. I wasn't expecting your reading to go so long. I'm so sorry. I just got emotion. I went through the most for your own reading, you know. I don't know what it was, but I'm not a Capricorn, but man, I am a Earth sign. I am an Earth sign. Okay. Getting like, I feel like I'm like, I can just feel you, man. I just feel you, Capricorn. You know, money, okay, resources. You're a queen. Focus on your kingdom, okay? Focus on your empire. Focus on your legacy. Legacy. Okay? Okay, don't let fools ruin your freaking your whole lineage. There's a lineage of survivors. There's a lineage of you know, your DNA was crafted by people who survived, okay? You have an intense, I know someone with great courage, great courage, who is a Capricorn. And I honestly, listen, have courage, Capricorn. You need courage, Capricorn. Have courage. You know what? I have settings on my phones, and I get pinged reminders. I get pinged reminders all the time, and I think this is why I'm getting upset as well. I'm just gonna tell you this. You know, I get these ping reminders because you know, I had someone very close to me pass away, and this person used to tell me all the time to have courage, daughter. That's what they used to say to me all the time. And you know, walking away from something, when you're looking into the unknown, it looks like the abyss. It's frightening. It's like being in the ocean and looking down and being like, I can't see the ground. It's blackness, and who the hell knows what's in the blackness, you know? But listen, you're protected. Oh my God, you are so protected. There's this card. This card keeps coming up. I don't know what's going on with these ley lines. Something is happening. There's some kind of massive shift happening. Oh my God, at the bottom of the deck. Remember I was just talking about the blackness? Oh, this is giving me goosebumps. Oh my God. What? This is crazy. Getting overexcited, okay? I'll start with the void one because I can't believe that card is at the bottom of the deck after what I was just telling you about, you know, staring into the abyss. Oh my God. What the heck? Let's see. 116. Okay. The void. Stop. Now is the time to cultivate faith and allow deep rest. The void often surfaces at the end of a chapter or life phase, when we're called to let go of what we know and identify with. When you're in the void, it can feel scary and as if you should be doing something. However, when this card appears, it's a sure sign that the most productive thing to do is relinquish control and surrender to the changing mystery of your life. Starseed Soul Inquiry would be, how are you being called to surrender to the unknown mystery of your life? You don't want to be that girl, like this girl just sitting here, knowing something's up, but letting somebody else, trusting somebody else. I know that this is the Lovers, but you know what? This is the card of Gemini. You need to listen to yourself. You know. Okay, sorry, I'm just getting... let's read you the Star Brothers one. Okay. Let's see. Aurus energy. Protection, loyalty, safety, trust. You're more protected than you can imagine. It's safe to open the back of your heart. You're being called to be open to receiving a new level of support now from those in your life and from the benevolent beings you're connected with. Excuse me. Through ancestral patterning, current life traumas, and past life karmic impressions, many of us have become mistrustful and suspicious of loyalty and have blocks when it comes to receiving support. We've learned that we need to go at life alone, that it's not safe to let our guard down and our heart open, that the world isn't a friendly place. The Star Brothers want you to have a new experience on life, of life on Earth. They want you to feel deeply secure and safe, even if you're going through a difficult time. They want you to hand over your fears to them, to see them as opportunities to let in more love. They're guiding you to stay open to receiving a greater level of support than you can ever imagine, both in this world and beyond. To call in your team of loyal protectors and supporters, both physically and energetically. They want you to learn to soften through life's ups and through its downs, and to learn to open your heart, but especially when it wants to harden the most. Okay, wow. Okay. I hope you're seeing the links here with what we've just discussed. Okay, sometimes it's easy to be like, I'm just gonna hold on to this, but Capricorn, there's just so much more out there for your story. Your story is just so much bigger. It's just so much bigger. Let's see, activated earth, power places, ley lines, trust where you're led. Ley lines are invisible pathways on the land along which energy travels. They can be sensed when we tune into them with our subtle senses, also known as spirit paths. They've been compared to the meridian system in your body used in Chinese medicine, and they link sacred cities, stone circles, burial mounds, and places of worship worldwide. In Australian Aboriginal culture, song lines were the paths traveled by the creator beings as they made the land and the sea during the dreaming. Ooh, that's so exciting. These paths are recorded in the traditional songs and dances of the people, allowing them to access information about the land's history and to travel safely across great distances. Many believe that we visit such sacred points on Earth, something is activated within us. Some also believe that by connecting with the land with devotion at these sacred places, something is activated within the planet too. Are you being called to travel to a sacred place that your soul remembers, or to tend to the land you live on, to honor and acknowledge the known and the unknown keepers of to honor and acknowledge the known and unknown keepers of nature spirits of the land, or nature spirits of the land. As you connect with the earth and honor its keepers, the land opens up more fully to hold you, the fruits provide more nourishment, and the guardians watch over you. Capricorn. This looks really scary. He's looking at the moon, and while he's staring at the moon, where faith resides, it's like staring into this chasm. It's like staring into this giant chasm. Do I go? Just abandon this effort. Just walk away into the night. You know, you don't see it there, but there's a star. And the closer you get to the star, and don't forget, you are being protected by your star brothers. You are surrounded by protection. Okay? Just trust. Do the shadow work. Release this job, this person, whatever it is that you're attached to, this addiction, whatever it is. Do the shadow work, Capricorn. Now is your time. I want to leave you on a fun note with one of these little sassy making magic cards. Yours was such a great reading. You moved me. You move me. Listen. Okay? Listen. Self-confidence, strong self-belief, and a sense of worth. You get what you believe you are worth, Capricorn. Don't fall for this trickery. You are worth more. Okay? Dragonfly. Oh, I love this for you. It says here, you bring light to this world. You bring light to this world, Capricorn. You are an earth angel. That's why these ley lines keep coming up for this collective. But you are an earth angel. Especially you, Capricorn. Thank you for listening or watching. Take care of yourself. Bye.